Hi everyone, this is Laura and welcome to my channel. I am super excited. Several things are going on and I wanted to share those with you real quick. Also, I started a layout as I was reading an email that I have received from Dee. And so I think what I'm going to do today, because it's Cookie Friday. Today is a Cookie Friday for me. Is It's really early in the morning. The kids just went to school. Hubby went to work. I do have some house chores that I have to do, but I don't want to do them. I want to finish this little layout that I had it started last night, um, and wanted to check my emails. And I realized I got a little notification from DIemond DIes. And so I figured, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to finish this layout on camera. I don't have a movie editing software just yet, and I don't have my camera software loaded onto the laptop. It's giving me a hard time. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, guys. I am going to fix it, but in the meantime, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do my layout with you guys. It's a little 6x6 layout, and I did already started. But there was a lot of things that I didn't want to do on camera that I felt would just be boring and it would take a lot of time. So I've already done that. But the reason I wanted to go on camera was to let you know that DIemond DIes is having a Labor Day sale, and it starts today, guys. It starts today and is going to end September 8th. And the reason I want to make sure that you guys hear about the sale is, for one, there's no minimum, meaning everyone is getting free shipping this weekend. And number two, everything in the store will be 50% off. I know a lot of us have some Halloween projects we want to get out of the way, as well as Christmas projects. And I think this is going to be the perfect opportunity for you to pick up those dies, especially with the free shipping. No minimum, no minimum. And you get 15% off. That's wonderful. So let me share with you what I started doing. For those of you who have been watching my channel for a little bit now, you will remember. Let me get it real quick. You will remember that I have been on a under the sea kind of little theme here going on, and I've been making a card and then a layout, a card and then a layout, and most of my cards were summer cards and layouts, and I've shared quite a few of them already. I'm missing about 6 more pages for my book. And this was one of the first things I made with the under the water theme. Well, actually, this was the second one. The other one was the first one, the one that Miss Betty won. And then these were the candy topper boxes. Um, Actually, they're not candy topper boxes, card toppers and card candy boxes. That's what I wanted to share. And so I did this one under the water theme. And now I'm going to do a little 6x6 layout, because for every card or for every project I did, I try to make a layout, a sister layout. So let me share with you real quick what I've done so far, and then I'll get back to the chit chat. I cut out of the Prima seashore or offshore papers, that paper stack. I cut a 6x6. Then I cut this blue one out a little bit smaller. You know what? Yeah, I cut this one out a little bit smaller. And then I distressed everything with the Concord grape stressings. And I also used my Martha Stewart corner punch on the corners, which is this one right here. I've done that already, and I distressed everything. Then I had the most fun with this, guys, and this is what I really wanted to share with you. And my desk is when I say horrible mess, excuse my arm, please. I mean a horrible mess. I took my embossing folder, and this embossing folder is like uh, a reefy under the water. I'm trying to see if I have it here. it's not here. It's one of those under the water type of embossing folders. And I wasn't planning to share it with you, but anyways, what I did was I embossed it. And for some reason, I liked the deboss side more than the embossed side. And I'm going to tell you why. See those little crevices right there? I figured they would catch some of the inks and stuff and make it a little bit more interesting. So I did the opposite side of what most people would use. And this is going to be for the photo mat. So after I cut out a piece of white cardstock and I embossed it, I used the debossed side, not the embossed side, the opposite side, the negative side. And I covered it with these paints, these distress paints. I used Motor Lawn, I used the Salty Ocean, and the Sealess Preserves. And the reason I went with these colors was because I took this little image, and this is one of the stamps that I had bought from Jamie, who's Scramping Stampers, in the Not Too Shabby shop a while ago. And I have this little mermaid from CC Designs. And if you can tell, I colored her all in purple, green, and blue. And I did color her in with my Copics. And yes, you do see green on her face. She's a little under the water mermaid. So I put like some green tones in her skin to try to make it look a little bit more realistic. I did use my Wink Stella Clear Gel pen that my dear sweet friend Rosa V gave me. And I say Rosa V because I have a few Rosas in my life right now. I don't want to get them confused. But I'll call her Busy Mom because that's what she goes by YouTube. And I Wink Stella her all up. That's what I've done so far. I really, really love the treatment that the paints. So I rubbed the paints on and then I wiped it off. And as you can see there, I have all kinds. I just love the way this came out. And then what I did was I took some gesso with my finger and I just rubbed it only because I wanted it not as bright. I wanted to dull the colors down, just bring it down just a little bit, make it softer. Then I added this embroidery floss with these little charms here. Again, I did this off camera because my hands are pretty bad, guys, and it would take me forever, and I don't have the speed up processing video where that I had before. I don't even know what to call it, software, videoware, whatever. So I added the twine in the two in teal and purple. And one thing I wanted to tell you guys, like for the twine and stuff, I don't really buy twine. What I buy is the embroidery craft floss. It's called Craft Thread. I love this stuff. I love it more than the twine. I love the twine too, especially the ones that are two colors. But I like this stuff a lot better because it's silky, it's thick, it's pretty, it's silky. I love the soft feel of it. And I also wanted you to take a look at these little charms that I added on the bottom. If you notice, the charms were silver. And what I did was I took my alcohol markers, and I always tell people that when you buy something, especially let's say you go to a store or like eBay or something like that, or even any craft store, just anything in general, just because they don't have the one you want at the moment, never give up. Buy it anyway. You can always go home and change the colors. What I did was I took my Copics and I just colored in the metal with my Copics. And this really does a nice job of making these little charms stand out. Now, if you do want to leave it plain silver, of course you can. But look at how cute that makes it. Now you have these green. So, okay, I did that. So the reason I shared that with you was because I wanted you to see what I did to the little seahorse. I have a few colors. Actually, I have purple and red and green and blue. And it's not something that's going to stand out and bite you in the face. It's just soft, very neutral tones. And then I also made a little tag, and again I used the inks this time. I did not use the paints like I did over here. I used these. I used the Distress ink, and again I used Salty Ocean, Mauve Lawn, and Concord Grape. And then I distressed the edges, and then on this side I left it plain. And this can make a nice little journal spot. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. You and I will figure that out together. I might tuck it in behind a photo. I might tuck it in behind my little mermaid. I'm not sure. I have some flowers that I made here using my DIemond DIe flower dies. This one I made with my sugar plum flower set. This one I made using the fancy flower set. And again, I made all these flowers off camera. This one is the mini realistic rose and the regular side mini realistic rose. And this again is the mini realistic rose. Oh, actually, this one is the regular one. This is the mini one. And then I put a little aluminum flower in the center there. And just so that you guys know, Happy went out and got me a new glue gun. Yes, my favorite little glue gun. Um, I have a lot of friends that tease me about my glue gun because I don't like the big ones that have the high temp. I like little Billy here. I named my glue gun Billy. I don't know why Billy, but I named them a long time ago, and every time I get a new one, it's still named Billy. Yeah, I have a problem. I name my things. And for instance, my little pointer, her name is Variety. Um, yeah, Billy Blue here doesn't burn me as bad as the other guns. It's tiny. I like him, and he'll be nice and dirty in no time at all. So I have my new glue gun ready. It's nice and hot. So now we're going to go finish making the page. Oh, and I put some Winker Stella all over the little fishies. And what I did was I took the same inks that I made the tag with, and I colored a piece of the, I wanted to share that with you too. I did that off camera as well. See, I took a piece of the Prima cardstock, and then I just played with the inks, and I just blah, 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 all over the paper. Just blah, 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 blah. And then I cut out the little fishes and the tag, and I wanted it to be similar to the paint. And because the paint and the inks are exactly the same color, they all, it's like a little cohesive look there going on. Or at least I think so. So I have chatted so much now that I hope I have time to finish this off. So I'm going to start by gluing this down. Oh yeah, so I'm going to chit chat with you guys. Now, if I do forget to chit chat and it gets really quiet, I'm going to apologize now ahead of time. Sometimes that does happen. I do forget that I'm on camera. I forget I have company. One of the things that I love about Becky's, Becky, who's Beck's Creation, one of the things I love about her videos, especially when she's doing stuff, she does it in real time. She doesn't do the speedy up stuff. And I love her chit chats. I just love, it almost feels, she calls it visiting, which I think is the sweetest, most adorable thing, because it is like you're visiting a friend and you're going to go over and play with them. So, Becky, I hope you don't mind because I'm taking a page out of your book. I thought that my friends would want to visit with me today, so I hope you're visiting with me too. And I decided to make this layout and finish it up with you guys. Now, I for sure don't have an idea or direction as where I'm going, except that I wanted to use this as a photo mat. And I did put the strings and the twine and these little charms here because you can always put the photo behind that. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this tag. I don't know if I should put her on it and then just decorate it like that. I forget about the journaling part. I am not sure. what I'm going to do yet. But I'm just going to sit here and play. And again, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yes. The sale, the Memorial Day sale. I know a lot of you, especially the mommies out there that are, you know what, I already glued this down, so even if I wanted to, I don't think I can tuck this back here unless I put it here and then put this here. Oh, that's not bad. I like that. I like that idea. You go, Laura. But I don't know. I didn't put her on anything, so I feel like she's kind of flimsy there now. And I don't want to cover her up too much either. Then these guys can go over here, I think. I didn't even think about the titles either. But yeah, so as I was saying, we have a lot of, hey, I could do her like that. That's not bad. We have a lot of trick-or-treating to be done soon. We have back to school projects to do. And I was just reading my emails when Dee sent us some notifications that DIemond DIe is going to be having that Labor Day sale. So I think that this is a really good chance for you guys to go on over to the store and check out their amazing sale that's going on, because the holidays are going to be upon us before we know it. I don't even want to think about the holidays, to be honest, but I mean, we have to think about it, even though we don't want to, because they will be here in no time at all. And I really, really, really don't want to get caught the way I was caught last year. It was bad. I felt so bad for my family. Last year was not, if there ever was a bah humbug, I got really sick. I was so sick and I couldn't do anything. I didn't decorate the way I really wanted to. Okay, this is not working for me. I don't know why, but that's just annoying me. It's almost like I feel like she has to have something to lean on. And so for this layout, I might not have a journal spot. It might be just all about the photo and the title. Unless I were to put another something back here, which I guess I could do. I'm not even sure. Oh, and I have these little resin starfish pieces that I bought off of eBay. Okay, Laura. And see, this is one of the reasons why I don't craft on camera a lot. Because I tend to procrastinate and do this. And I'm telling you, I will be my own worst enemy when it comes up to this kind of stuff. Because I just keep playing and playing. Expecting something to change, I guess. I'm not even sure. But I actually like this. And this, of course, is one of the DIemond DIe nesting tags that I used for my layout. One of the things that I had mentioned on doing 6x6 layouts, and I was not kidding about that, I seem to struggle a lot with, I'm going to say, small spaces. I don't know why. Okay, the glue gun is not working. Why not? Oh no! New glue gun, what's wrong with you? I don't think it's hot enough yet. All right, I'm going to give that a few more minutes. I've very much struggled with small spaces. I never really know what to do. I think these flowers are what's bothering me. They're throwing my little, maybe that one's too big. How about if we do these? Until I get that little image down, I don't think I'm going to be happy with anything I put here. I guess I could do it like that. Because this is going in one of those 6x6 albums, I can't have anything really popping off the page, because then I cannot fit it in the sleeve. And as much effort as I put to coloring this little cutie pie in, I don't want to cover her up. And I like my fishes, I don't know why, to be in threes. I like everything in threes, 1, 3, or 5. I love odd numbers. I've always been an odd number girl. Even before I learned what a collection or a group was. And I actually learned that from watching those interior home design shows. It had nothing to do with scrapbooking. Of course, now those rules are then applied into scrapbooking as well. I guess into any form of art. These bottles, I know you guys saw me do a video. If you remember, I just want to tell you they are the biggest blessing. I can't wait. I can't wait for my friends to try out their bottles because I think they're gonna love them. The only problem, like I said, if I had to say there was a problem, and it's not with the bottle, it's me. Because of my hands the way they are, I can't really squeeze down on the bottle, so I have to water down my glue a little bit just to make it more free-flowing for me. Or if not, and it gets a little thick, then I have to just use 2 hands to squeeze the bottle like I'm doing now. But again, that has nothing to do with the glue or the bottles or the tips. That's just me having difficulty because of my illness, which is okay. There, I committed her onto that tag, and I just realized that I forgot to oh my gosh, I forgot to see what doing things on camera does to me. I forgot to use the distressings around the edges. Oh boy. All right, well, it's done and done. Oh, glue is finally working. Yay. Oopsies. Did I put you the right way? No, I didn't. I was supposed to be this way. Okay. There you go. Now I can lay down the seahorse, and I think I'm going to put the seahorse back here. Yes, I am. That's where you're going to live. You're going to go back there. Fishy, fishy. I love the name that she has for these little fishes. Yep, so Labor Day sale, free shipping, no minimum required. She's never done that before, I don't believe. So you guys go on over and take advantage of the sale. Also, I got a lot of responses from my video that I did in regards to Karen and her sad news. You guys are really awesome. I mean, the response was incredible. I'll be getting that information to you as soon as I get it from Janice. So stay tuned for that. I am clipping these, that little love charm. I want to use it. I also Copic colored that. And I'm going to put her right there. She's going to be holding a little ball of love. I don't know why I put it there. I just wanted it there. Have no rhyme or reason. I'm also thinking, you know what? No, I'm going to leave the little. And here is where the glue strings go crazy. Now I have my little Diamond Die starfish. I like him there. You can see him. He's pretty, not covering the tail much. I also have this little starfish over here. And I'm going to put you more towards over there. And then I have these cute little resin ones that I like a lot. glue that one there. I'm gonna put this one over here, and I'm gonna put another one. I'm not even looking at the camera to see that I'm in frame. I hope I am, guys. Oh, my flowers. I forgot about the flower. Yeah. Boo-hoo, ha. I forgot about the flower. Boo-hoo, ha. You know what? I'm almost thinking of not even putting in these darn flowers because they're giving me a bigger headache than I had hoped to have. Let me see something. And I forgot to use my little sprays. But I am thinking that it might even look better without the flower. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We'll build up here. And we'll leave that part over there alone. Yep. I'll put this flower here. Put that flower over there. I sure hope my friend Janice is, hanging in there. She's just such a sweet, sweet lady, and just the thought that she's going through what she's going through. I just want her to know that I am praying for you, Janice, and you are definitely in my thoughts these days and in my heart. And I know that it cannot be easy what you're going through. Cannot be. So just know that we are all thinking about you. And sometimes I have to lift it up just to take a little peek, see what's going on, see if I'm liking where it's going. It is a little nerve-wracking to do it on camera, especially if I make a mistake. I don't really want anyone to see the boo-boos, but you know what? It's all good in the neighborhood. We're going to make it work. Yes, we are. Now, why is my camera moving? It's like we got the shakes. All right, so we have that like that and that so far. And I am really liking the direction that this is going in. Woohoo! Now, I want to glue this little fishy here. But before I glue down the fish, I want to give it some eyes. And I have my little teeny tiny rhinestones here. I'm looking for black. I want black eyes. Let's get that out. Now, I can't pick these little suckers up with my regular fingers, so I use a pair of tweezers. And this one is kind of wonky. It has like a little, oh, there we go. Had like a little beauty mark on it or something. So I'm going to make a little eye here, here, and here. So we'll put one on this fishy, one on this fishy. Also, I want to say to my dear friend Tina Kappa, I am so sorry to hear about Chevy. I really enjoyed all the videos that you did with Chevy of him opening up a box, and I always think of you and him going for that walk. And I said it, Tina, the day I saw that video, that that you could tell that dog was so loved, and he's such a big, beautiful bear. Because that's what I call my Bella, my big bear, my little doggy bear, because she's so big and cuddly and beautiful. And oh, I'm leaving the fishy. I'm only gluing the fish halfway down, and that's because I have it partially on and off, as you can see there. That way the photo can be tucked behind it. Now, I do want some of this photo mat to show. So the photo should be going somewhere in here, and that's why it's right there. So the photo would be like right there, and that's why this is here, because the photo would be right there, because I do want some of this to show. Remember, there's a photo going to go here, so most of this will be covered, but I don't want to cover all that nice little artwork that I did for that photo mat. And another thing about doing the 6x6 like this, if for some reason I decided I don't want to put a photo there, I just want to write something and use it maybe in a picture frame. There's more than enough room here that I can go back and let's say I just wanted to write something inspirational or send this to a friend or even to a family member. I can write my message here, just die cut some letters, paint them, glue them, and call it a day. And this can be a nice little picture to put on a desktop or a frame, in a frame. So when I do something like this layout, I have in mind that it's going to be a layout, but that doesn't mean it has to end being a layout. It can also, because it's 6x6, be the cover for a card. I don't know if you guys saw the previous video, but I am really, I'm getting into this card topper thing. I am like really obsessed with cards and card toppers and card candy, and it's surprising me because now I'm thinking, oh, this could be a card topper too. So this can serve many different purposes just by doing the 6x6 layout. It could be, like I said, it could be for an easel card. I can make this for an easel card. I can make this as a card topper. I can make this as something in a picture frame, or I can use it for what I made it. It could be a layout, and I can put some photos in there. So if you guys want to sit down and you just want to play, you don't really want to think about what you're creating. I don't want to say that I'm going to make a layout or a card. I just want to play, and I want to color something in. Go right ahead and do it. Go have fun, color, and then think about what you're going to use it for later. You don't have to make a decision about that today. All you have to do is go have fun and get to creating something. That's what I did. I wanted to finish this up. I had done a lot of prep work for this. And again, even with all my prep work, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking now, you know what? I really don't know what I'm going to do with this. It could be a card, and that's what I love. I have so many options now. Many options to do many things. Now, one of the things that I've also been using a lot in my layouts, and I'm having a lot of fun with, is these liquid pearls. They just make nice little touches on projects. I also enjoy using my regular pearls a lot for embellishing. I just think it adds a lot to a project as well. And I have not played with the color purple in quite some time, so I was so happy to incorporate as much purple as I did in this layout. And I think what I wanted to do with these pearls is I wanted to have them almost like bubbles, but I'm not sure if I'm feeling them right now for bubbles. Don't know if I like this yet. I think I do. I don't know. Maybe it would have been better white. Not quite sure yet, guys. I'm gonna get the white ones. I'm gonna get the white ones. So tonight when you guys are going over to your little craft parties, or you're going to stay home and just get some crafting done with some friends. Your Halloween projects are coming, our fall projects are coming. Don't forget to go on over to the DIemond DIe store, and I keep mentioning it over and over. You're like, Laura, we hurt you. Yes, shut up already. Yeah, don't forget, go on over to DIemond DIe's. Check out their amazing sales. I think I am liking the white a lot better. As much as I wanted to play with the other color, I think the white ones do look better. So you know what? Even though, you know what, I'm going to commit to that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put white on here. I'm going to start with one right there. I'm going to put one right here. And I think I'm going to do my next challenge giveaway. I am really liking the card topper thing. I don't know what is my obsession with these card toppers all of a sudden, but yeah, I might just do a card topper challenge. Now, does that give the illusion of bubbles all around the mermaid? I think so. I could have gone with a smaller pearl, but I'm feeling kind of kooky. It's a kooky day. It's Friday. I'm going to live it up through crafting. It's not like, oh, we're going to go play dominoes tonight with my husband's friends again. We went last weekend or the weekend before. Had a nice time. We're going to go out and do that again today. Have some food. Have some fun. It is Labor Day weekend. And poor hubby, he works so hard. He works so much. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to call this done. And look, even with all the prep time, it only took me 40 minutes. Now, I did leave this not glued down, as you can see, all the way, because if I do decide to turn this into a layout, and I'm not sure if that's something that I'm going to do yet or not, I'm going to just take off as many glue strings as I can while I'm talking. I still have the ability to cut an even smaller tag because I do have the nesting set, and put it back here, or I can cut some little shapes out and use them as journal tags as well. So many options. So I'm going to leave that option open and available only because, like I said, now that I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this, I can definitely use it as a layout or as a card, which I think is fantastic. And if nothing else, I can also, and the reason I said the picture frame thing, because my daughter Alicia does this to me all the time. Well, now lately more so than ever before. It seems like all of a sudden now she has an interest with my layouts. But let's just say I'm doing something like this, and she sees it, and she'll say, "Mom, can I hang that up in my room?" So if she comes home today and she tells me, "Mom, I really want that," it could be a door sign to a child's room, Alicia's room, or get out. If you're not Alicia, something my daughter would say, get out. You can put anything, you know, I love you, my sweet baby girl, whatever. But if she does decide that she wants this, I can always do that. I can have that there. So the reason that I got on camera today and decided to finish making this layout here with you guys was to tell you about the fantastic sale, the super deals, and the free shipping. I can't believe Dee's doing that. So, no minimum if you wanted to go over at 15% off if you use the coupon code Labor Day Sale. Labor Day Sale, guy, 50% off. The sale is until September 8th. If you decide that all you wanted was the seahorses, and let's say they were $7.99 and you get them 15% off, you're going to get free shipping for only spending $6. How amazing is that? I cannot believe it. I'm telling you, I am just like, woohoo. If I didn't have these dies, I would be going over today for sure and buying them. So, guys, I want to thank you for listening to my rant. I know it's not what I would say my typical DT videos. It's more of a family video here, a little more chatty than usual, of course. And not the best. I just don't know how to chew gum and walk at the same time. I'm not the best worker and talker. But I tried, and I think we did pretty nicely. And like I said, more than anything, I wanted you guys to know about the sale. So this is my finished layout. And again, see, I should have distressed my Little Mermaid. I'm going to go back with my Copics multi-liner and take care of all that white stuff, the white edges. I did distress everything else on the layout. There's the little fishies with their wink of Stella. If only you could see all the shimmer on this layout. Oh, and there's another little glue string. And like I said, I don't see them sometimes until I get up close and personal. Oh, and another thing, if you have a heat tool and you have those nasty little glue strings, please excuse the noise of my glue gun. All you have to do to get rid of them real quick, yeah, how about that? And I know a lot of you guys probably know this trick already, but for those of you who are new and maybe never thought about this, and guess what? It takes care of all those glue strings. They disappear like magic. And as long as you don't put the heat directly on your project, especially if you have lace, do not do what I just did. It will not destroy the work that you've done, and it makes the glue strings go bye-bye. So that's my project, guys. I hope you all have a very blessed weekend. Enjoy your Labor Day. I'm gonna go enjoy mine. That's it for my project for today. Now I have to go do some chores and get some videos loaded. Yay! I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about any of the Diamond Die products or about what I created, just leave them in the comments below and I will address them as soon as I can. Thank you all for stopping by and enjoy your weekend. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.